Hello, everybody, and welcome to Tales of Iron. This is a really cool, unique art style, very just kind of unique side-scrolling, kind of Souls-like game. We're gonna adjust the music a little bit. That I discovered last year. And I found it to be probably one of the more fun kind of Soulsy games that I've played. Because this game kind of got an update in which they had an easier mode, and because this game was known for having pretty brutal combat. And so yeah, the thing about this game is that it is a really unique story with a unique art style. That's kind of a Metroidvania combined with like Soulsy type combat and a really unique story with these anthropomorphic rats and frogs, like animals and stuff, fighting over like a medieval kingdom. It's pretty cool, and I figured that we would play this because the sequel is going to be coming out sometime next year, and I'm pretty excited to play that as well. Because I've actually played through this game multiple times. I played through it on PlayStation originally, and did the whole main game. I haven't played the expansion, so we're actually going to be playing the expansion on my PlayStation account for the first time to get all the trophies on that. But I played the Xbox version not too long ago and just like blazed through it in a matter of a couple of days. And played through the expansion and all, and this game is just so fun. I really, really like it, and it has a pretty familiar narrator. So we're gonna start a new game. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna delete this because I don't really need it. I don't care. So yeah, we're gonna play on. So you have like Bloody Whisker mode. This is like the like hard mode. This is your normal mode. We're gonna play on the Fairy Tale mode because it's like the easier mode, and even in this mode, the combat can still be quite difficult. So even like the bosses. So yeah.
For centuries and longer, rats have fought tirelessly to repel the incessant frog invasions. Peace was only ever short-lived, until finally a young monarch rose to power. King Rattus, first of his name, unified the rat kingdoms under one rule, repelling Greenwort and his kind back to the putrid swamps from whence they came. Crops prospered, families flourished, and the magnificent Crimson Keep climbed ever higher toward the sky. But as time passed, King Redis the Savior grew old, and the kingdom vulnerable once more. His people grew anxious, some claiming to perceive a faint odor in the air. Greenwort had returned with a ferocious vengeance. Amassing an army of unfathomable scale, he burned everything in his path towards the Crimson Keep. King Rattus gazed down upon his withered claws, barely able to hold the crown. He had little hope wielding a sword. So it was decided the crown should pass to Whisker's new. Arise, young prince, for the kingdom needs a hero. And so, your tale begins.
So there you go. The narrator is Doug Cockle, also known as the voice of Geralt. And that was one of the things I didn't know about this game. Rise and shine, young prince. Gotta get dressed. Yeah, and the voiceover is like all these little
woke him
notes.
With this god-awful
Music
noise.
notes.
The young prince was dreaming about this day, just like he had for months. Now it was here. He better be ready.
So yeah, when I first played this game, I had no idea that he was the narrator of this, and it just kind of made it even more enjoyable. So this is a great, unique art style. This game plays actually pretty well. The controls are kind of like, they have this little bit of a delay to them, which you kind of have to get used to when you first kind of play it, but I've played this game numerous times now, and so I'm kind of used to it at this point. Alright, so, this is kind of how it is. This is Prince Redgi. And so you can see on the left there, you have like your weight, you have your defense, how much defense you have against damage, your weight, of course, and of course once you get your weight up, you roll slower, just like Dark Souls. Your resistance to frog enemies, mozzies, which are bugs, moles, and grubs. So grubs are also bugs. Mozzies are like these like mosquito flies. You have moles, and then you have grubs, which are like these little like horned beetles. You have your one-handed, you have a two-handed, and there's also a bow and arrow slot as well. So, and then of course you have like your currencies up there, which you need to unlock stuff. So you have money, you have iron, and you have bug parts. And then like your inventory stuff of like prints that you have to create more weapons and stuff. There's actually a lot of weapons in this game. So there's heavy, medium, and light armors for all this. Same thing with shields, one-handed. There's axe, spears, and swords. I prefer both swords and spears. Spears are great. Two-handed, same thing. And then there's also the bow category, which has crossbows as well. So we only have one thing for now. But we will unlock stuff over time. There's a lot of things to wear in this game. A lot of different looks. I typically end up wearing just like the same shit. So as you can see, like there's two different ones here. So I can either wear this or I can wear this one. So they go by gradient colors of like how rare they are. So there's like, there's blue, there's purple, there's gold. Gold is obviously like, the rarest. They're the legendaries, I guess you could say. So there's a medium shield that we have here. Light shield that we have. So if we do the light shield, go to medium, show us like our defense goes up. So I'll take that as well. And the one-handed, we have two swords. So we're going to go full weight on this. We'll get some pretty good stuff early on, to be honest. So that'll kind of go down. And I'm actually fine with rolling a little slower because I know how to play this game, so gotta go see the king. So yeah, all the creatures, they talk to you through like these squeaks and shit. So yeah, this is basically what it looks like. As you can see, it looks quite big, but it's actually not as big as you think. This is the Crimson Fort. There are multiple maps to unlock. As well, and it's kind of like there's like side quests and everything as well, yeah, it's kind of a Metroidvania. You kind of have to go through here. There is like fast travel from certain areas.
Today would be, he might have stayed in his bed.
So up here we have the armory. This is where all of your armor and everything will go. So as you can see up top, there's the armors that we already have. They go with certain swords. So there's weapons that actually go with armor. So as we go through here, you'll see that all the weapons we collect and shields and stuff will actually go with all these. So they've even added some because of the DLCs and everything. So over here we have the King's Chambers. It's the armory here, or the blacksmith, which is where our brother works. We have the kitchen over here where we can actually make food. There is actually food in this game that helps us upgrade our health and everything. There are, I think, 4 different dishes. Kind of like with Star Wars Outlaws, they kind of have like a little bit of food. This is where you save, basically. So you kind of like save on these benches. You sit down for a minute and you save. Game has like pretty good music. It's again, the art style in this game is so good. I love the art of this game. Sun is shining. You and your brother must fight over the crown. Oh yeah, I gotta go eat. Check out the board for quests.
All the prince had ever wanted was to prove worthy of his father's crown. He might be the smallest brother, but if he was prepared, he thought he had some small chance.
So I pretty much save every time I come across a bench. It takes a second, so. Alright, go to the kitchen and eat. So we have the chef here. So yeah, so there's 4 different dishes. Once you make them, you can actually you'll be able to see like what they look like here. So the first thing that we need is we need water, carrots, and berries. So you basically collect all this stuff out in the world. Some you get from doing quests, some you just kind of just stumble upon. But it's actually really easy to get all these. And this upgrades your health. Which is something you absolutely need to do.
Redgi's brother, the chef, offered a fine menu. But after Dennis had eaten, there was no food left. Chef would need new supplies from the cellar if Redgi wanted a decent breakfast.
Yeah, there's Dennis. Thanks, Dennis, for eating everything, you dick. So yeah, anytime you find stuff, it has this little blue glow coming off it. So we got some white carrots here. Root. I guess are roots. A nutritious staple in many a rat dish. The chef should be able to use this in his recipe. Berries. Ripe berries fit for a king.
The bard had found the last of the summer raspberries in the bare basement. The bard was quick to offer one, even though they weren't his.
Got some water. Water. Fresh drawn water. So we actually will be using, as you can see up there at the top where our health is, there's a little circular flask, and that actually stores bug juice, which is what Redgi drinks to heal. So you actually fill up your bug juice by killing bugs or by going in little containers like that. You fill it up, and you drink it to get your health back. This game has a lot of simplified mechanics, which is really nice. Alright, so now we can see. There you go, that's what it looks like.
His brother, the chef, would make you a feast fit for kings. Or so he says. Redgi only ever gets his brother Dennis's leftovers, so he wouldn't know.
So yeah, if we sit here, as you can see, it's like a root stew, I guess you could say, with some berries on the side, some cooked berries. So yeah. So here's a blacksmith, and here's Redgi. Redgi works in here as well. Need blueprints for stuff. We have one already. So these blueprints, a lot of times, not this one, but a lot of times they are like random. So, So a lot of times, when you get blueprints, it just kind of gives you a random weapon.
His brother, the smith, could forge armor and weapons to see off any enemy. He'd make some for Redgi, if the young prince could find blueprints.
I'm still rolling pretty quick.
Stature.
Alright, dummy training. Before the trial can begin, Reggie needs to warm up. Training dummy shouldn't put up too much of a fight. So red attacks cannot be parried, yellow attacks cannot be dodged. Alright, I gotta get back into the hang of combat. So yeah, there's parry and dodging. You saw I was doing the dodge roll.
His eldest brother
Get my
didn't
bug
think
juice.
Reggie could hit a target, even if it was standing still. But Reggie had been training hard. Freshly squeezed bug juice, drink of champions. Nothing better after a long fight. The training dummy's red attacks were too strong to block. It was fast, but Reggie could be faster. Not even Reggie could dodge the dummy's yellow attacks. His only hope was to parry his trusty shield.
There we go. As they get ready to attack, you want to hold the shield down, and then you...
The dummy's final attack shook the ground. Reggie would need to dodge to remain unscathed.
So there's like a single dodge, and then there's like there's the dodge roll. There you go. So then you fill up. You use L1 to drink.
Dennis was impressed. If Reggie could just grow another couple inches, he might even have been worried.
Trial by combat. The trial grounds have been prepared. The entire kingdom has arrived to see who will be the new king. All right, so that's out at the grounds. So as you can see, we've already covered all this stuff. So again, like I said, it looks massive, but it's not as big as you think. So you can take your sword out and put it away with up. You can block either which way. I'm more of a dodge roll and like go in there and just swing rather than block, but if I have to block, I block.
Reggie'd never seen the Crimson Fort so full of ratfolk. The whole kingdom was there. Some even cheered for him. But the king had let his eldest brother lead the procession.
Alright, go ahead and make sure our bug juice is topped off. Fighting arena.
If he was scared, he wasn't showing it. He was going to show all of them what he was made of. If nothing else, this would be no easy win for Dennis.
Oh, I... There we go. Once you're done, you hit R3 to finish them off. This game is, by the way, pretty gory. There's a lot of chopping people up and shit.
He'd done it. He'd proved himself a worthy heir to his father's kingdom.
You shall be king. Oh no! Those dirty, nasty frogs!
His dream was about to come apart.
The Green War Chief of the United Frog Tribes and Slayer of Kings. Oh! Yeah, that's supposed to happen, by the way. Everybody's
the
dead.
Prince woke this time from a dream of blood and frog spawn, finding he had neither a crown, nor a kingdom, nor a father.
Father is dead. So yeah, these, by the way, they have variants. They have skin variants. So you can change them from like a sword to a spatula. Some of them, they have like some silly kind of stuff. So we're actually gonna do the spatula. We're gonna beat him with the spatula. My hydrodynamic spatula.
He needed a place to recover, somewhere to make a plan.
The kingdom is burning. I gotta get out of here. I gotta cut through that. Have some drink. Yeah, you can. So basically, you can use these bugs to like fill up your health. I searched literally everything. So, all right. Defense. We'll equip that. I didn't look at the variant. I don't think I'm able to actually... No, not currently. Well, we'll check it out. Alright, so we have a way up. And also a way down. Oh, there is fall damage, so... Crimson Fort sewer key. Rip this guy. Okay. Get fucked. Frogs killed everybody. So the whole keep has been torn apart. Everybody's dead. Strung all those people up in the ceiling.
Not content with killing the king, the frog horde had torn down his throne room, leaving behind little more than smoldering rubble. The bodies of his kin, dead and defiled. Redgi had never seen such evil, nor felt such rage.
There we go, get fucked. Alright, so we got this crown.
Redgi had his crown at last, but not his kingdom. Dennis had returned, but shamefaced. Drunk from drowning his sorrows in the village, he couldn't hold back the frogs there, or stop them taking their brother, the chef.
Yeah, so everything's kind of destroyed for now.
Redgi had to get to Longtail Village to rescue his brother, and fast. If he could fix the travel board, it'd show the quickest way. More than one use for a hammer. And its work on the frog skull seemed to be done.
Oh yeah, I need the nails too. There you go. Alright, so now we can travel out to the Longtail Village.
Longtail Village always smelled of fresh, whole bug bread before. Now it reeked of burning fur and gore. Something putrid. Pond slime.
Die, frog!
That dwelt in it. The Frog Clan Bog Brothers.
Give me all this crap. Ooh, nice. We're gonna take that. I will equip the spear. Thank you very much. Alright, so same thing with this. We have like a whole map. I don't know if we can go out here yet. Yeah, we can. But you do have to kind of like build stuff up. It's like we can't get up here yet. Yeah, fuck you. I break a lot of these like boxes and shit around here as well. I really do my best to kind of max out the iron and the like bug parts pretty early on. You can carry up to 99. Mostly because they're used for a lot of stuff. So I never want to run short. Alright, we'll put that as well. Fucking done. I'll take your helmets. Thank you very much. You know, unlock that building back there with the key. He has the key. Village Hall key. I'm aware where it is.
Guard Captain's last act was to secure the village elder in the town hall and bar this gate to the Frog Horde. But some had got past him. The captain was right. The frogs were inside. The villagers, they had no more fighters. Until now.
God damn it. Here we are. Everyone's getting wrecked on that one. Yeah, we'll probably put this one away. Better weight, but less defense. It's like a rabbit ears. Oh, there was something here. Some iron.
Redgi had found them. The Elder and Robin the Ranger, who had been his last guard. The young king sought no thanks for saving them. He sought only to find his brother.
Drink up.
If this old rat was right about what was beyond the gate, he'd need to stock up and prepare.
And refill my bug juice. So I got a bunch of gear. Alright, so in terms of light, we had this. You can see, oh, it's glasses. Like funny glasses. Beanie or that. I kind of like the beanie more. But we also have, like, this helmet. So I'm going to wear that. Armor, we have medium armor. Floaties. I'm going to go with that. It's like a chef outfit. I can do a frying pan. I like that one better. Alright, one-handed. This is a It weighs more, but it's not better. I don't have any axes yet. Spear. So that's what I'm currently using. I usually like to turn over to the variants if I'm not wearing them. Alright. So now we need to go into the building that the guard captain was sitting in front of. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a big boy. Clubba. Ow. Okay. Drink up a little bit.
Of a guard
oh,
kill,
ripped his guts out.
but it was a sweet one.
Alright, so this provides better weight, less defense. It gives me some resistance, which is good, so I think I'm gonna take this. It gives me some frog resistance. Fighting against frogs, it gives me resistance to them, so... I'm pretty hyper aggressive when it comes to attacking. I don't really play the fucking defense role. Anything down here, I wonder? I remember if there is now. We have that guy in the back, you can see. Alright, one-handed, but it takes my weight up. I'll take it.
The chef's hat. Redgi must be close.
Alright, this weapon's doing a lot better. Alright, oh. Better weight, better defense. Makes me look like an old rat. Or whatever. Did I not put that on? Alright, there we go. Now I look like a grizzled old man. Alright, I'll go with that. Yeah, and then every time you get new weapons, they'll appear in here like this. Now I'm an old man. I'm not even Redgi anymore. The guy that we saw earlier has the key.
His brother, Chef, beaten, chained, and left as bait. The Bog brothers, stinking like the place they called home, had done this.
Alright, so this doesn't really offer us anything, so I'm going to go ahead and store this.
Their leader, Lancelot, had never been bested in battle. He had a lance as lethal as it was legend. He also had the only.
Cool. Alright, he's taking a vacation while he sends in these guys. Calling more of his buddies. He knows he's losing. Here we are. Oh, he's cracked.
The Bog brothers' clan was
Die, you son of a bitch.
Redgi knew they would not be the last.
Alright, we'll go ahead and equip that. Even if I'm at max, it's fine. Lancelot key, obtained from the Frog General. And that's also a better spear. Sometimes we actually do get boss weapons, which is nice. I will like max out everything, it doesn't bother me. Alright, let's free our brother.
The Bog brothers were dead, and their stench would soon wash away. His brother could go home safe, and the young king would too, after making sure the roads were clear of frog scum. Redgi would need more than a sword on the road now, the ranger told him.
Yep, so now I have
He offered the king his best
bow.
bow, a gift from his guild.
So yeah, you do that for mostly for use with bugs, but you can do it with
The ranger's best bow was little more
ground
than
enemies
rotten
too.
twig and frayed string, but Redgi was grateful that he hadn't been offered the other one.
So even you can even shoot them down and get like, you know, parts and stuff like that. Oh, everybody's coming together to rebuild.
The elder had started placing quests on the village notice board. Getting the old rat to part with some coin was no bad idea, considering the funds needed to rebuild the Crimson Fort.
So yeah, we'll do these as well. Grub infestation in the farmer's basement. The farmers are complaining to the village elder that the farmhouse basement has a grub problem. Clear it out so the farmers can get back to work.
The grub infestation had spread. The farm basement was overrun. The farmer should be able to squeeze bug juice in peace.
So yeah, this is kind of where majority of the like running around takes place, is kind of going back and forth between quests. Do a lot of this back and forth kind of busy work, but I don't really mind it all that much.
The
Hello.
farmer had fled his grub-infested basement in terror. He was sure they would destroy his bug-juicing machine before long. Redgi assured the farmer he would not let that happen.
Come out wherever you are, bugs. There we go. Just have a chest back here with a hat. Better weight, but less defense. So I'm gonna go ahead and store that. As you can see, I'm covered in bug juice. So, all right. So this gives me less frog resistance, more bug resistance. Better weight, better defense. We're gonna go ahead and wear that. Not as good, so we're gonna
The
store
grubs
that.
were gone. The farmer could now make the best freshly squeezed bug juice in all Raptum. Redgi liked it with bits.
So we got 2 gold coins. All right, so we can head back. And doing the side quests is always like a good way to be able to unlock more weapons. You're gonna get money. And everybody's coming together to rebuild Longtail Village. Alright, nothing on the quest board for now. The Elder's asleep in his chair. Alright. Like that, I'm just gonna look like a grizzled ass old man for the time being. And I don't think that this has been rebuilt either. No, they're working on it. Oops, let me do that. All right, back to the Crimson Fort.
With the path to Longtail Village free of frogs, the builders could start repairs on the Crimson Fort's bridge.
All right.
With the paths left unguarded, grubs had crawled to the surface. The builders couldn't work while they're there. The builders could start their repairs in safety. The Crimson Fort would soon be able to welcome visitors again.
All right, there we go. Now they're gonna start working on the bridge. This is the this is the area to the crypt, which is like the majority of this like big underground place. There's some secrets down there in the crypt too. Alright, so we're going back to the throne room to do a sit down. So you do this every now and again where you sit on the throne and time passes, you could say. You need the blacksmith, who's taken by frogs. Bill Jolder might know.
His brother Chef was glad to be home, but the smith was still missing. The chef believed he might have also been captured. Maybe the elder knew where.
Alright, back to Longtail Village. This is kind of like what you do a lot of. We'll get to a point where we start exploring a lot, where we're exploring new areas and everything, but this is kind of like what you do.
The village had already started repairs. It would soon be as if the frogs had never come.
They put all the fires out.
The guard captain, who had recovered, had spread word of the king's rescue of the elders. To show their gratitude, the villagers would help rebuild the rat fort.
Well, that's nice. Alright, I need to know where the blacksmith is.
Not so lucky this time. The elder hadn't seen the frogs with the smith. But maybe the ever-vigilant rangers had seen where the frogs had gone. Young Robin had been headed to the rangers' lodge. Maybe Redgi could ask there.
Alright, so that's past where we were already. Oh, people are running. There's grubs.
Rotting corpses always bring pests. If the grubs get beyond the farm, they'd be everywhere soon.
Oh. And there we have it. Get out of here. It's like bug parts. Oh, I missed that. It's alright. Come on, you piece of shit. And we clear that out. Gotta go that way.
Getting to Ranger territory wouldn't be an easy journey. The sewers. His royal ancestors had lifted rats from such places. No rat had dwelt here for years.
Okay. Some arrows. Alright, so let's see, let's start exploring by going downwards. Found a lost teddy. The teddy bear must be lost. Some rat may be out there on an adventure searching for it right now. It's part of a side quest. So we can't get through that yet, because I believe that's a, what do you call it? You need the heavy weapon for that to break through. Alright. Go ahead and rest. Filth. Oh, there's some frogs down here. Alright, so this leads us down. Alright, so something you'll see here, to get to it, is the green area. Alright, so as you can see, there's this here. So, we can't actually go into this yet. Because it's like poison. You need a gas mask to get through there. So those green areas are pretty much off limits to us at this point. Well, I avoided having to kill that guy. Alright, so again, we need a heavy weapon to get through there. Just kind of like filling out the map. Help to see if we can collect more weapons and stuff beforehand. Be careful on that jump. I've missed that jump of numerous times. Oh, see, I fucked that up. I'm just gonna go past these guys. I've missed this like jump to cross numerous times. Let's see if I can actually. There we go. Better. Alright, so that's going to lead us up. Let's go over here. The thing I kind of like about this game is that there's like no experience. There's no like... You know, there's no skill trees, there's no experience bar, there's no leveling. It's just like gear, making gear better. Uh-oh. We just stumbled upon a big bug. There we go, and again, the poison, which we can't go to yet. I'm pretty good at keeping track of where I have and haven't been, to be honest. And then again, I have played this game 2 times, so... We'll be coming down through these sewers a lot.
The Ranger needed help. Redgi hoped his boys would last the fight.
Oh. Alright, so this, by the way, was way back to where the bridge is. So if we come back over here, jump down here. Oh, I need a heavy weapon to get through there. God damn it. I get that piece of gear that was over there, but nope, I can't. I do, however, have a new shield. More defense. A little bit more weight. What version do I want? Well, I have the Christmas bow. Might as well go with the Christmas pudding. Alright, we got a new axe. Better one-handed and better weight. I'll go with the Christmas axe. Why not? Need a heavy weapon. I have one upstairs.
The head ranger saw the smith taken to the tower by the foul Swamp Slayer clan. But the frogs had barricaded the path. Only a heavy two-handed axe would shatter it.
Should drink first and then fill it up. Alright, there we go. Two-handed axe. Candy cane. We're all Christmas right now. Yeah, you switch back and forth between heavy and light. There's also a quest for the ranger board as well. So that's the way that we're supposed to go, but I want to go back here first because there's that piece of gear. So, is it? Oh yeah, it's R2. There we go. All right, less defense, better weight. I'll store that for now. Okay. Have that.
Nothing like the feel of an axe smashing through tough wood. Redgi wondered if it would do the same to frog shields. And frog skulls.
It will indeed. Ooh, look at that guy. Alright, better weight, but less one-handed. I typically want the bottom stat to go up to be green.
Was excited to help the king. An unforgettable tale to tell his children one day.
Alright, we'll equip that.
smith's hammer. He would never have dropped it willingly. Redgi was grateful for his help. He needed to get to his brother as fast as possible. Would he find him still alive
Better
in the
range,
tower?
but it adds just a little bit of weight. Why not? Blocka blocka. Ow. Ow. There we go, get fucked. Alright, better resistance, but it adds a ton of weight, so we're gonna store that. Alright. So this is good too. If it reduces the weight but it keeps your one-handed at what it's supposed to be, then that's always one to equip. Key's up there.
The smith was alive, but the key to his freedom was held by Blocky Magoo, merciless leader of the Swamp Slayers.
Magoo.
He squatted atop the tower, croaking orders to his clan.
No, I didn't want to do
The
that.
village would soon be a ruin, and the frog spawn would feast on the dead.
See, when you talk to somebody, you can't skip any of the conversations. So. Trying to jump up here. Thank you. Blocky Magoo. Alright, fill that up and take a save. Alright, resistance to mozzies, less than bugs. Better weight, but less defense. I'm gonna store that. Blocky Magoo! Ow. Fuck. Not even, can't even fucking touch this guy. Yeah, that blocked the sword.
foul
Fuck you,
corpse
Blocky.
of Blocky Magoo lay lifeless on the floor. He had croaked his last orders.
Blocky Magoo key. We got a better shield. We got a better spear. Very nice. That's why you always want to make sure you save beforehand, because I've had it where I've not saved and I've been set back by a good amount.
Free of his chains, the smith would return to the Crimson Fort. The ranger would return to the lodge to begin to rebuild his guild. The young king thought he'd best check in on them both.
Alright. Let's go to the ranger lodge.
Poison. Applied to any blade, it could affect enemies of any size.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the
Redgi
poison
much
stuff.
needed advantage.
Okay, hit down. Yeah, I got it. Thanks for making me waste it. I guess I technically didn't waste it. Oh yeah, so if you give him 20 of these, he'll give you a poison. That's basically how that works. But those things are also used for other stuff, so. Alright, hunt the grub infestation. Grubs have infested a part of the sewers they must not be allowed to spread.
More grubs in the sewers. Redgi looked forward to a day when being king didn't involve so much time in sewers.
So this is the only part about the game that is bad, is that you can't accept more than one side quest at a time. So you're basically forced to do one side quest at a time. You have to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to do these quests. I wish I could have just accepted all of them at one time. How many are there gonna fucking be, for God's sake? I can't, like, throw the rock back at him.
The ranger thanked Redgi for his rescue, but he still needed help. This infestation was of a size he'd never seen before.
Oh God. I can't wait to get fucking Thor's hammer. So I can finally, like, have a weapon that just decimates everything. Alright, so that's a much better weapon, so we're gonna use that. Same with that.
The young king hoped that was the last of them, and that the smell would wash off his armor.
So see, now that I've done that, I have to now go back and, like, collect the other quest. That's like the one thing about this game that I hope they change. I hope that in the sequel that they make it where you can accept multiple quests at one time. Like multiple side quests at one time, so that I don't have to keep doing this. Because to me, this is like the most unnecessary part. It's the back and forth. This is really the only thing that kind of slows the game down. It's just the back and forth of having to go to recollect more quests. You see, you can do them over and over again if you want to for more parts. A grub nest has appeared in the sewers. If it's not dealt with, it'll soon overrun the entire area.
Was there no place the grubs would not infest?
See, because they're both
Even
in the sewers.
Sewers were overrun. Any more of them in the kingdom would stink like the Froglands. The young ranger warned the king what he was about to walk into. Grubs like these were not to be underestimated.
Alright, not as good. A lot more weight and a lot more defense.
The grubs were gone, and the stench was contained.
Again, I gotta up the defense and everything early on. Alright, so... where was that door that we had to break through? I don't remember, but I'm sure we'll find it one way or another. Now we'll go up and out. We'll make sure to check the quest board that there's nothing else. I think there is. Oh. Alright, so as you can see, yeah, we have 99 of these bug parts already. Be prepared to see me just rolling a lot. Oh, thanks for killing the bugs. It's gonna be rolling everywhere I go. Alright, nothing on that. Shop is open.
The village might still be smoldering in places, but that wasn't enough to stop a hardened business rat like the shopkeeper from selling his goods.
Alright, so typically I will buy everything that they have. So like blueprint, for example. Now he's out of blueprints. So I'll pretty much just like buy all of this. I'll buy all this stuff all the time. Again, that's why I save all this shit up. Have they fixed the bridge yet? No. Alright, back to the Crimson Fort. They finished the bridge.
The guard captain asked the young king to join him in the trial ground. There was something he needed to see.
Alright. Okay, well, I think that's where we'll stop it for this part. And then when we come back next time, we'll continue on. So thank you all for joining me, and goodbye.